Welcome to the Martian Sleep Podcast. Take a moment to get comfortable, adjust your pillows and allow the noise of the day to gently drift away. In a moment, tonight's story will begin somewhere quiet in the universe. You don't need to follow every word. Simply listen if you like, or let the story fade softly into the background as sleep finds you. The story lasts about 10 minutes, followed by a longer soundscape to keep the night calm as you rest. Tonight's story is narrated by Rhys, and now, whenever you're ready, we begin.
You may arrive in a calm way, as if the day has already decided to be kind. A rural Martian farm rests out on wide, open land, far from any busy dome or bright port. The ground is a soft red-brown, fine and steady, with pale stone here and there like gentle markers. Low ridges trace long lines across the field, set with care, set with ease, so the land can hold each small gift that will be placed within it. A quiet shelter stands near the edge of the rows, not large, not loud in its shape, a plain, useful place with a smooth door, a light panel, and a small bench where gloves and tools rest. Nearby, a modest cart waits, and a seed satchel lies folded, ready to be lifted. Above, the sky is wide and clear, a soft gradient of muted amber and faint rose, as if the planet enjoys calm color more than sharp glare. And as you stand there, it can be fine to notice how simple it all feels. No rush, no hard demand, only a gentle task and plenty of time for it. You step onto the field path, where the soil has been tamped into an even track. The path runs along the rows like a slow guide, helping the day move in a steady line. Each row is prepared for Martian corn, a crop chosen for this place, for this light, for this careful water. The rows are long, and the horizon holds them with patience. A small hand tool rests in your palm, smooth at the grip, dull at the edge, made to open a neat little cradle in the soil. The seed satchel settles at your side with a mild weight, close, familiar, easy, and it may feel natural to begin without thinking too much about it. One step, then another, a slight press of the tool, a tiny hollow made in the red ground, a seed placed in, a soft brush of soil drawn back over it, like a quiet blanket. There is no need for speed. The field does not ask for fast. The field enjoys steady. As you move along the row, the land offers small details that are calm to take in. A faint crust of mineral on a stone, pale as chalk. A thin line where a light wind has traced a pattern in dust. The low fences, more like guides than walls, marking where the crop will rise later on. Far off, a calm storage shed, its sides catching the sun in a warm, matte glow. The work repeats in a way that can feel kind to the mind. Tool to soil, soil to seed, seed to cover, step along, again and again, and each time you repeat it, it can become easier to let other thoughts drift away, as if they lose interest in staying close. The sun is still high enough to warm the top layer of ground, yet the air holds a cool clarity. It is a gentle contrast, warm and cool together, and it can be pleasant to feel it without needing to name it. A mild hum from a distant power unit rides in the background, low and even, like a tone that has always been there. Now and then, a soft click from your tool meets a small pebble and then returns to quiet. A few hardy plants grow near the edges of the cultivated land, low and muted, adapted to this place. Their color is a calm green-gray, and they stay close to the soil, as if they prefer the comfort of being near the ground. A small line of protective mesh runs along one side of the field, not to shut anything out in fear, only to keep the young crop safe when it arrives. You continue, and it can be easy to allow the rhythm to carry you. You do not have to force calm. You may simply let calm appear the way dusk appears, slowly, on its own schedule. Seed after seed, the row becomes a quiet promise. Each covered hollow holds a future stalk, a future leaf, a future ear of Martian corn, pale gold against red land when the season turns. Yet there is no need to imagine it strongly. The seed already knows what to do. The land already knows how to hold it, and you only need to offer the simple beginning. As you move to the next row, the angle of light has shifted a little. Shadows stretch longer, softer at the edges. The color of the ground looks deeper, less bright, more calm. The distant hills, low and rounded, take on a faint purple tone, and the sky begins to show more layered hues. Nothing sudden, only gradual change, slow enough that you can notice it in a relaxed way. You sow another line, the same easy pattern. Open, place, cover, step. A gentle breeze moves across the field, not sharp, not cold, only a mild drift that draws a thin veil of dust along the surface. It moves like a slow wave, then settles. It can be pleasant to sense how the breeze does its own work without effort, and how you can do yours in the same quiet manner. And as the task continues, the environment begins to repeat itself in comforting ways. The long rows, the steady path, the low fences, the muted sky, the calm hum in the distance, the smooth weight of the satchel, the soft give of soil when the tool presses down, the way the covering soil levels out with one gentle motion. Over and over, the same friendly elements return. They do not ask questions, they do not demand decisions, they simply are. And you may find that when the world becomes this simple, the mind can become simple too. Another row, another series of small beginnings, each seed set down with quiet care. You may notice that your movements are becoming smaller, smoother. The hand lifts the tool a little less. The step lands with less force. The body finds the most restful way to do the work. This is what bodies like to do when they feel safe. They choose ease. The farm around you is calm and open. No loud calls, no urgent signals, only the wide land and the slow turning of the day. In the distance, a line of floating irrigation units rests near their docking rail, waiting for the evening cycle. They are shaped like simple discs with thin arms, designed to drift above the soil and release fine mist with careful timing. For now, they are still, quiet, almost dreaming in place. You sow a few more seeds, and it can be fine to notice how the task gently narrows your attention. The small hollow, the single seed, the soft cover. This narrow focus can feel like a warm corridor, leading the mind away from any sharp edges. As the sun lowers, the light becomes more tender. The field looks less like a work site and more like a calm canvas, brushed in red, amber, and rose. The shadows of the low markers stretch across the rows in long bands, as if the land is laying down its own soft lines. You reach the end of another row. You pause for a moment without needing to call it a pause. You simply stand, and the stillness stands with you. The satchel is lighter now. The field behind you holds many hidden points of life, each one covered, each one quiet. When you turn to begin the final row, it may feel natural that everything slows a little more, not because you decide it should, but because evening encourages it. Even the breeze seems to move with less interest. Even the distant hum seems more muted. Open, place, cover, step. The repetitive elements come again, and they come in the same gentle order. The texture of soil, the calm line of the row, the soft weight at your side, the wide sky turning warmer, deeper, more settled. And as the work nears completion, you might notice an inward settling, the kind that arrives when a simple task reaches its natural end. There is satisfaction here, quiet and plain. No celebration needed, only completion. The final seeds are placed. The final covers of soil are smoothed. The tool rests in your hand, then hangs at your side. You look along the rows, and they seem to rest too, each line calm, each line ready. The sun is now near the horizon, and the sky begins to gather its sunset colors in a slow spread. Amber deepens into copper. Rose shifts toward a muted violet. The land takes on a softer shade, less bright, more calm, as if the planet itself is easing into night. You begin to walk away from the field at an unhurried pace, along the tamped path near the fence. The dust underfoot is fine and even. Each step is simple. The body knows how to walk without effort, and in this quiet walking can feel like gliding across the edge of the day. Behind you, the field remains undisturbed. Ahead, the small shelter waits, calm and plain. Yet you do not need to hurry to it. You have time. The evening has time. And then, as you move along the path, the floating irrigation begins. It starts with a soft activation tone, more like a gentle note than a sound. One unit lifts from its rail with a slow rise, then another, then a calm line of them, drifting out over the rows. They move at a steady height, quiet and measured, like lanterns that have learned to float. Their motion is smooth and the air seems to welcome them. A fine mist releases in a light veil, so delicate it looks almost like a faint shimmer in the sunset. The droplets fall with care, not heavy, not rushed, settling into the soil where the seeds now rest. The mist catches the last light, and for a moment the field glows with a subtle sheen, as if the ground is being gently blessed. You continue to walk away, and it can be comforting to know the field is being tended without you now. The machines drift, the mist falls, the rows receive, the seeds remain quiet, held in darkness beneath a thin cover of soil, safe and still, doing their unseen work. The sky deepens further. The first dim points of distant lights appear near the farm's edge, low and warm, not bright. The shelter, the bench, the cart, all of it looks softer in the evening tone, as if edges are rounding, as if the world is smoothing itself into rest. You reach the boundary of the field and pause again, just long enough to take in the scene. Long rows fading into dusk, floating irrigation moving in calm patterns, mist settling, sunset lingering, then slowly letting go. And it can be all right to let your thoughts become fewer now. It can be all right to let the day end in the same gentle way it began. The work is done, the land is cared for, the evening is here. As you turn from the field, the last light rests on the red ground like a soft cloth, and the quiet farm settles into night, steady and safe, while the water continues to drift down in a calm, endless patience.